Hi, my name is Michelle Bauer, and I am the owner of OceanaLuxe Med Spa. And today I'm here with my good friend, Katie Watts. And I asked Katie to join me to talk today about what life is like as busy moms, women that have our own companies, and how we take care of ourselves in the middle of all that. It can be a challenge. And so I just wanted to ask Katie right off the bat, so what would you say that your best strategies are to do self-care in the middle of your life?
Well, I will say that as I'm an older professional mom, I think that I've gotten much better about this. I wish I would have known this when I was younger. But I mean, definitely balance is important. I think that it's also important to know that you're not going to do everything at a top level, which someone like both of our personalities, I mean, because we strive to do the best that we can do. And I think that you have to give yourself some grace and understand that, being a working mom, so you have a full-time job, being a professional, and not just in a job, but in a career where everything as an owner falls on you. And then you want to be the best mom that you can be. And I know you're just like I am, where I wanted to be at everything that my son was involved with. And I was very active in his life. And as an individual, you kind of get lost because you have to put your career as a priority and you have to put your family as a priority. And so I think through trial and error came to make me realize just how important I was. And in order for me to be good to him, to my husband, to my business, I had to start taking care of myself. So I think that it's important that you have to understand that you have to be a priority. I think the best example is, like when you're on an airplane and they're explaining the drop down of the oxygen mask. And when they say, if you're sitting next to your child, make sure to put yours on first before you put your child's on. Well, as a mother, I think that it doesn't compute because we always put them first. But I think what it's saying is that you have to take care of yourself in order to take care of them. So,
that's a great illustration.
So, Michelle, and we know the answer to this because you and I are really good friends, and actually I think we practice a lot of self-care together. But what are the things that you do to practice self-care to make sure that your physical and mental health are at the forefront of your priority list?
Well, I would say that, I'm so thankful really that I'm at the age that I am now, because I'm so much better at caring for myself than I was in my younger years. If I was in my 20s or in my early 30s, I would say to myself, don't worry. And you are really worth it. It's important for you. But, one of the things I've struggled with for so long is that, that feeling of guilt about never really being enough of the mom or never really being enough of the business owner. It's always not being enough in whatever category is being addressed at the moment, right? But
especially
I would
when you're juggling it all, right?
Yes, especially. Yeah. But I would say the thing for me that has really helped me a lot is stopping and saying, okay, I'm going to do for me what brings me to a better state of profound rest on a regular basis. And so for me, massage is so helpful. It really helps me to relax into a way that I'm unable to get to on a weekly basis. And so I really prioritize that. And so I make a place in my schedule every week to do that. And I haven't done that until I got into my really late 50s. So, I mean, don't worry for those of you that are not doing things for yourselves. It will come. But I just think that my mental state is so much better. So much better.
Because you put it as a priority and you started paying attention to it, right? Mm-hmm. That's like the same thing. Like for me, it's exercise. Exercise is really important to me. And I notice that when I go long periods of time without exercise, my mental health starts to decline. And then you start to have a hard time balancing all the things that are important, right?
So Katie, what would you say that would be 3 areas of advice that you would give a busy young person that is perhaps a mom, in a business, in relationships, and has many points of contact of responsibility?
Well, I think first of all, listen to people at our age. That what we have learned is, I think we took too long to get here in realizing how important self-care is. That if I could go back and understand it from the very beginning, that it is important to take care of yourself. So I would like to have started way back when. So if I could get a 20, 25, 30-year-old mom and say, don't wait till the age that Michelle and I are at to realize this, because it's tiring. Juggling everything is tiring, and it's so important to take care of yourself.
And be your best self, really. It allows you, right, to really give so much better, which is your ultimate goal anyway. That's what you're trying to do, is give your best self to all of your categories, right, in your life. I would agree. I would say, you know, the three things for me would be exercise for sure. Take time to be quiet with yourself. You know, so for me, quiet looks like so many different things. Massage, I'm quiet. Meditation, I'm quiet. Maybe some Pilates or a walk. I'm quiet. And being outdoors is very helpful to me. Always being outdoors. And then I think another area that's really helpful is doing something for yourself that makes you feel really good about yourself. Like maybe getting Botox, maybe getting a filler, maybe getting a facial. Those things can make you feel like a new person.
Absolutely. I would say, you know, for me, obviously mental health is important. Letting go of the noise in your head, letting go of things that are not important. We think even when we're younger that, oh, we have to do this, or we have to please that person, and we don't. We have to take care of ourselves so that we can better take care of the responsibilities that we have with our businesses and our children. I agree with you. Massage, I think, is huge. I love getting facials. There's something about getting a facial that makes me feel good. I fought for years getting Botox because I didn't really know anything about it. And now, after I get Botox, I feel brighter. You know, I don't feel as tired. I don't feel like I look as tired. I do love my Botox now.
Okay, well, thank you so much for listening to us. You know, we wanted to bring you something that would be really valuable and helpful to you, to really cause you to think about what it is that really brings you to a place of rest, relaxation, a place of deeper giving, deeper loving, and really more creative in your life. So we hope it's really served you. And if you've really ever thought about trying to do something for yourself, taking some time for yourself, we would invite you to come to OceanaLuxe Med Spa. It's really a wonderful place. We would love to serve you there.
And I highly, highly recommend this spa. They are amazing. You will not regret coming into OceanaLuxe Med Spa.
Thank you, Katie.